Hey everyone, Arthur's here. Today I wanted to show you how you can connect uh, to a VPN server on Linux using OpenVPN client. And the reason I'm making this video is I searched YouTube and I found lots of videos about how to install the server, OpenVPN server on Linux, but not the videos or not so many videos describing how to actually install the client. And I think for an average user, it's way more important to know how to connect to a server rather than to establish one. So I decided to make a short video. I checked some official website or community website information, and it turned out to be pretty straightforward, but because there are not so many videos, I thought it would be a good idea to actually make one. So I will be covering several topics here. First, I'll quickly go through how you can install OpenVPN client. Then, like the main part is connecting from your client to the server. And for that, you will need a config file as well. And then I will also tell you some problems that I faced along the way and how I managed to solve them. Um, so um, the first thing is to to install the client. So for that, we're going to use uh, the command line and the terminal, and we'll just uh, by the way, I will put all the links and all the commands in the video description, so you could just go there and copy paste everything from there. And I used the community forum, OpenVPN forum for that. So they recommend to also uh, get some packages, support packages installed. So I'll do that first. Sudo apt install apt-transport-https curl. I already had them installed, so I didn't install anything. And then I just install OpenVPN with sudo apt-install OpenVPN 3. OpenVPN 3. Yeah, and I also had it installed already. Now this will get you OpenVPN 3 installed if you haven't had it installed already. The next part is setting up the connection, and for that you'll need a config file. Uh, I use Surfshark, but any VPN provider, I guess, gives you these config files, or maybe you can just make them yourself. I don't know about that, but I'll just use the file that I downloaded from Surfshark. And for that, I'll go to the place where it's at. Basically, you can use the path here, but to make it easier, I just go to the location where the file is at. So CD, it's in downloads folder, so I'll go there. And now I just have to use the name of the file because I'm already in the directory where the file is located. And so to start the session, I use this command, sudo openvpn3 session start. And then two hyphens and config, and then here goes your file name. Mine is UK OVPN. Okay. And then it will ask you to input your username and password. And that's, by the way, for like the authentication username and password. And usually you would get them from the VPN service provider as well. Okay, I saved mine here, so I'll just copy paste those, the username and the password. Okay. And of course, I forgot to show you. Like, I think it's a good idea to show my my current location, and then to prove that it worked. Once connected, I will also go to the same website and show you the difference. So I'll disconnect now, and also it's a good idea to show you how to disconnect. So I'll use this opportunity. I do it the following way. I would list the sessions, and then I use the session path to disconnect it. So first, it's sudo openvpn 3 sessions list. Okay, so I have only one session going, and this is the path. So I copy the path, and now I use sudo openvpn 3 session manage. Then 2 hyphen session path. I actually think there is a space here. Session path. I paste the path, and then again 2 hyphen and disconnect. And it disconnected. So to check where I'm at right now, I use IP locator website, and as you can see, it shows Moscow, Russia. So everything is correct. But now I want to change that. I connect to my VPN server. So again, here go my username and password. Okay, so now it says connected, and I assume that it should change my location to the UK. It's actually London, UK, so let's see if it worked. And as you can see, it did work. Or it only worked half the way. And the reason, actually, this is the problem that I mentioned earlier that I wanted to talk about. This was a big problem for me because I could see that the connection had been established, and I could also see that basically I checked several websites, and on some websites I saw that the IP address was the one I expected it to be, the London one, while the other websites showed me that I was still in Moscow. And the reason for that is there are two internet protocols, IPv4, the old one, and IPv6. So when you use VPN, it only changes IPv4. So if you have IPv6 active, it leaks your real IP address. And as long as it does that, you basically have the same location. So nothing changed. And one of the ways to solve it is to disable the IPv6. And I will show you how to do it on Linux, but on Windows you can also do that without any issues. You basically go to connections window, and well, you can just Google it, but yeah, you just right-click your connection and you can uh, tick off those IPv4 connection options. But with Linux, you can just use the terminal, and first you can check like what connections you have by using IPA, and let me enlarge it a bit. So yeah, you can see here that there are some of IPv6 connections going, and I need to get rid of those. So to do that, well, I actually uh, saved the commands because I didn't remember them. Let me just open up the file. Um, sorry, where was it? Yeah, here. So there are 3 commands that I'm going to use. I don't know if you really need to use all 3, but I used them and it worked. Didn't ask any questions. And I will link all of those in the description as well. So once I did that, I can again check with IPA. And as you can see, those connections are gone now. And I will try to refresh the page here. And as you can see, now the IP location is London, England. So it worked, and IPv6 is not detected. So this way, you can basically establish a connection and get rid of the IPv6 issue. So I hope this video helped, and if you have any more questions, you can leave the comments to the video, and I'll try my best to help you with those. Yeah, have a nice day, guys.